Hi, it's Doc Allie. Over the last several weeks, we have seen uprising and turbulence about systemic racism in our country. And it's my hope that now is the time that we can finally see significant change on this issue. I wanted to create a tool that could help you think about racism and talk to your kids about it. I'm using 5 letters to help you. L-E-A-R-N. Learn. The L is probably the most important one, and the L stands for listen. We have not been listening. We have not been listening for hundreds of years, but we haven't even been listening for the last year, where there's been so many tragedies against people of color and so many peaceful protests. We need to listen. Really listen to people of color and their experiences. Ask questions. Be curious and be open to what they say. E. E stands for educate. I am the first one to admit that I am not educated enough about systemic racism. We all need to get educated, and there's no excuse. There is so much information on the internet and so many books to help educate our children. Get educated so we can see clearly. The A. The A is for admit and acknowledge. The admit part is admit that there might be parts of us that are dark and where we have blind spots against our own prejudice and racism. Now, no one wants to say, oh, I'm a racist. We all say, I'm not a racist. But racism is woven in the fabric of America. And so I think we all need to look hard and uncover those blind spots in ourselves. Acknowledge is all about acknowledging feelings, really talking, once again, to our people of color and hearing their experiences. We can't walk in their shoes. And so it's important that we hear what they've experienced and acknowledge that they have had a lifelong struggle with racism in America. R stands for respond. We cannot sit back any longer. When you see racism, you need to respond. If you see it in your gym, respond. In your homes, in your communities, with your friends. You can't write it off as, oh, I think they were only joking. We need to call it out and educate everyone around us. And finally, N. N stands for never again. We all need to commit that there will never again be a George Floyd, never again Sandra Bland, Eric Garner. We need to commit together that we will not allow people of color to be persecuted and hurt and killed in our country just because of the color of their skin. I saw a meme the other day, and it was 2 old people, an older couple, they were both 85, and they put a big sign on their car. And the car said, I can't believe we are still dealing with this crap. We are 85 years old. We are done with this. Black Lives Matter. Well, my hope and prayer is that when I'm 85, I don't want to have to make a sign like that we are still dealing with racism in our country. We need to end it now.